So in last class I couldn't show you properly that app to illustrate the retrogradation effect. So now I have improved that application. So let me just show it to you. Okay, let us start from. Okay, you can see this blue ball. So this represents Earth. This green ball like is representing Mercury. Okay, and this is Sun. Everyone can see the screen, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, so this is Sun. So now what is happening? Now from Earth we are looking at Mercury. Okay, and this we are projecting on our zodiac. Okay, because we don't know how far is the zodiac belt. Okay, but we see that, let's say this is the current situation. So Earth is here, Mercury is here. So we will say that Mercury is currently in Aquarius. It is in Aquarius Rashi. This is how we experience Mercury. Okay. So this point is clear, na? The situation is clear, but the diagram is representing.
Yes.
Okay. So now I will just play it. See, you can see this green mark, right? This green line. This represents the trace of Mercury on zodiac belt. Okay. When it is green, it is showing direct motion. And when it becomes red, it will show indirect motion. So I'm just playing it. So you can see. See here you can see how it got. See here did you realize it made a loop. First Mercury went like this, then it almost stopped here. So it was direct here it was direct. It it almost stopped here, and then the motion was reversed. So this is known as direct motion, and when it stopped, it is known as stationary. So it got stationary here for a moment, then it reversed, then again got stationary, and then again got direct motion, and now it is moving directly. See here again, just watch this line, you will understand. Mercury is always moving in the circle. It is not moving here and there, but we are experiencing the motion like this. Just watch it for few seconds. You will understand. Should I slow it down? Let me slow it down. Let me clear the trace and slow it down further. See, now it stopped for a moment. Now it becomes direct. Now it is going direct. Now see, it almost stopped, reversed, and now it will almost stop and again getting direct. You understood? Was this clear? How the Mercury is getting
Yep. Yep.
retrograde? Okay, now let me just I'll put some outer planet. Let's say Saturn. So this was an inner planet. Earlier, Mercury was an inner planet because its orbit was in between the Sun and Earth's orbit. Okay, now we'll uh, we'll see an outer planet. How an outer planet gets retrograde. So here is the Saturn. See, it has a larger orbit. I'll increase the speed because already Saturn is a very slow planet. Just watch it carefully. See, Earth is see here. Earth is moving fast. Saturn moves very slow. Okay, so as Earth is moving from here, now as it crosses it, it feels like Saturn is moving back. See, from Earth it is feeling like Saturn is moving back. Now it feels like now Saturn is moving forward. Again, this thing repeats. So please see, within a Rashi itself, within a sign itself, Saturn is getting retrograde again and again. See, this is Saturn is within this Rashi Pisces. It got retrograde here, and again it got retrograde here. Now it has crossed, but it is again coming back, becoming retrograde. Now it has gone to another Rashi, Mesh. So you understood that within the same Rashi itself, because Saturn is very slow planet, it is getting retrograde more than 2 times. And whereas if we take, let's say, Jupiter, now Jupiter, Saturn takes around 30 years to complete whole zodiac belt. Jupiter takes 12 years. Now let us see what is the effect of the speed. Let me just clear the trace first. Now just watch. It got retrograde. Now direct. Now it has passed to another Rashi, another sign. Again got retrograde. Now it will pass to another sign. Again got retrograde. Now gone to another sign. So it's like almost getting retrograde once in a sign. This is the effect of, like, this is due to the variation of the time period, like how much time it takes to complete the whole sign. Okay. Similarly, if you will just check Mercury, now Mercury is a inner planet. Now it works differently. It has got retrograde. Now it will cross many signs. Let me increase the speed. See, it has crossed many signs. Now it has got retrograde. Now it will cross multiple signs. Now it has got retrograde. So when it is getting retrograde, it crosses one full sign, and then it becomes direct, and then, so see, these characteristics are very important. Like, we should understand these things.
Venus also will be similar to that
Yeah,
Mercury.
yeah, yeah. Let me play Venus. But of course, there will be some difference because there is a difference in speed, but it will be similar. See, it is going almost. Oh, it has not got retrograde. Oh, now it will get retrograde. See, it takes more than one cycle. Like, it crosses 1 360 degree, then after that it gets retrograde. See, here it got retrograde earlier. Now it has crossed it. Now it will become retrograde. Now, almost now. See, now it will get rid of. So around 1.5 cycle or something. It takes too long to become retrograde because speed of Venus and speed of Earth are quite similar, quite close. And same is the case with Mars. Mars also doesn't get retrograde very easily. So farther away the planet is from Earth, more retrograde motion you will observe. Okay, so this is clear. Any doubts in this? Shall
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
okay. So let me just share the PPT. I wanted to. Right, thank you. So okay, so I also wanted to talk more about the speed of the planets. See, speed of planets is very important. So these are the this table uh, gives what are the average speed of the planet. See, in almost all of them there is a tilde sign which represents approximately, like these are approximate average speeds of the planet, but these speeds vary. Okay, these speeds will vary. For sun it is exactly 1 year, because we know that sun takes 1 year, like earth takes 1 year to complete the revolution of the sun. So now since we are looking from earth, so we say that sun takes 1 year to complete the revolution. So this is exact. All other you will see they are approximate, so they may change a bit here and there. So these are mean speeds. Now these speeds are very important. You should at least remember few of them. Like the ones which are very important are, first of course, sun you will always remember. Sun, I think no one can forget sun. Okay. So sun is 1 year. Moon, it takes 27.3 days. Now you can all like I think I discussed this earlier also. Because it takes 27.3 days, that is why all our rishis divided the whole zodiac into 27 nakshatras. And this is basically the logic why we have 27 nakshatras. And why we have 12 rashi is basically because sun takes 12 months. So every it in each there is something known as solar month also. So you understand what is Sankranti, right? Can anyone tell what is Sankranti?
Sankranti is the day where the moon, when sun start moving from the Dakshinayana to Uttarayana. It start from that last.
No, 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 not Dakshinayan from Uttarayan. No, no, that is not Sankranti. You have heard Makar Sankranti? There is a
It comes in
festival.
January 14th, right? January 14, 15. That is the
Yeah,
time it
yeah, yeah,
comes.
yeah, yeah. That is Makar Sankranti. So there is one Sankranti every month.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay, there is a Sankranti every month, and Sankranti is the period when moon changes it, oh sorry, sun changes its sign. So Makar Sankranti, Makar means Capricorn. So when sun enters Capricorn, it is known as Makar Sankranti. See, sun will be here in this Rashi in one. Let us place sun here. Can anyone tell? Give me some any example chart. Where is your sun? Does anyone knows?
My second is in Magara. Magar. That is first Iris.
Aries, Mesh,
Mesh. Sorry.
Mesha, right? Aries.
Yeah.
Okay. Now your sun is in Mesha. What does it tells about your date of birth? like can someone else approximate what would be his month of birth by just this information? Sun is in Mesha. Okay, let me just give you a hint. We all know Sun is in Makar, like it is in Capricorn. Sun is in Capricorn when? On in January,
January.
14,
January.
14 15 January. Okay, so from Capricorn, like from January, so here it will reach 14 15th
February.
of February. So 14 15th of March.
March.
So this is 14 15th of April.
April.
Okay, so his month of birth would be after 14 15th of April. Is it correct?
Correct.
Somewhere like, okay. Okay. What is your date of like? What is your date of birth?
22nd. 22.
22. Okay. Now can anyone approximate what would be the degrees of sun? His degrees, approximate degrees in his chart. See, around 15th April, sun would be approximately 0 degree, and his this is like date of birth is 22nd. So within 7 days, like if sun travels for around,
7 degree.
yeah, 30 in for it, sun travels 1 degree per day, approximately 1 degree per day, right? So his sun would be around 7 to 8 degrees, somewhere around that. Can you check? Remember what is the degrees of your sun?
I don't remember, but thing looks like similar to that.
So
I don't have it in mind.
it will be around 7 to 8 degrees. Okay, now let us see what is your time of birth. Uh, can you tell?
Evening 7:20.
Evening 7:20. Okay. Now evening 7:20 means, now see what we are trying to do here is, see, we are trying to make an approximate chart just using the speeds of planet. Just using the speeds of planet. If we remember the speeds of planet, we are trying to make the chart. We are not using any software. Okay. Let's say someone comes with you, like this happens a lot, like to test the knowledge of a astrologer, people will come to you with fake charts. Okay, so if someone has just made a chart with the hand and he gives it to you, you can you should be able to tell that this is a fake chart. Or if it is made by a computer, you should be able to tell what is the you should be able to approximate tell the approximate age of the native. Like a lot of things you can tell. So we are trying to understand how we can do this using the speeds of planet. This is very important and interesting concept, and it is rarely taught anywhere. Like what I'm just telling you, like I have not been taught this. Okay. Okay, so his time of birth is 7:20 p.m. Okay, so it's in somewhere in April. So in April, I think 7:20 p.m. would be around, like sunsets would around 7 p.m. or something. 6:30 to 7 p.m. would be the sun setting time. Okay, and we know that ascendant moves like in 24 hours. Uh, all 12 rashis are covered in 24 hours. All 12 rashis are covered. So ascendant moves, like every ascendant moves in one ascendant crosses the eastern horizon in 2 hours,
Was.
right? So his 7th or 8th rashi would be, sorry, yeah. So what we will do, so if he would be he would have been born at around 6 a.m. in the morning, let's say, I'm making it very simple, then his ascendant would be Aries. If he would have been born at around like 6 I am approximately around 6:30 a.m. 6 a.m. would be the sunrise time. For someone who is born at 8:30, like after 8:30, whose that ascendant would be Taurus. Is this clear to you?
Yeah, got it.
Okay. Now someone who is born around 10:30 or so, that person's ascendant would be Gemini.
Okay.
Okay. Similarly for 12:30, we'll have Cancer. For 1:30 p.m., we'll get Leo.
Leo.
For 3:30 p.m., we will get Virgo. For 5:30 p.m., we'll get Libra. For 6:30 p.m., we'll get Scorpio. So he told us that he is like he was his time of birth was around 7:20 p.m. So for 6:30 to around 8:30, it must be Scorpio. So can you check, is your ascendant Scorpio?
No, my ascendant is Libra.
Libra 7. So
Yeah.
so approximately, like, because it might be,
Date.
yeah,
Day. It is basically a day change.
yeah, because the change in sun like sunrise and sunset, so you can approximately tell that it would be around from like either 7th or 8th. It would be from this only. So approximately you can tell what is the ascendant. If you know the exact sunrise and sunset time, then you can exactly tell. Okay, so this is how you can actually find the ascendant, just knowing the time of birth and month of birth. From month of birth, we can tell sun will be in which sign. And sun sign is what they use mostly in Western astrology. In our Vedic system, we use Lagna and we use moon sign. In Western system, they use sun sign. And in fact, if you will read the newspapers, and there is that Rashi Fal, daily Rashi Fal kind of thing, na, that is generally based on sun sign. So his sun sign is Mesha, and his moon sign would be something else. What will be his moon sign? Let's say this is moon. It is sitting in, let's say, Leo. So his moon sign would be Leo, and his ascendant is Scorpio. So these are three different ascendants. We call it, this is a normal ascendant, this is moon Lagna, and this is sun Lagna. So there are three different Lagnas. There are even more Lagnas, but these are the three main Lagnas. In Vedic astrology, we are more concerned about the ascendant and the moon Lagna. And in Western astrology, we are just concerned about the sun Lagna. This is the difference between the Western astrology and Vedic thing. So this part is clear.
Yes.
Okay. So now we got this thing. Now let's say you got any chart, okay, and someone says, let's say someone tells you that it's a chart of a, say, 10-year-old boy. So by just looking at the chart, can you tell whether it's a chart of a 10-year-old boy or not? How can you tell? Okay, let me explain. So now, just going back to the speed of the planets, what is the speed of which planet is the slowest one?
Saturn.
Saturn. And how much does it travels? It takes around 2.5
30 years.
years to cover one sign. See, these are approximate speeds. Okay, there will be retrograde motion also. So these things, these will give you an approximate idea. But let's say you estimated one Rashi, like let's say you estimated that your Saturn would be in Leo. It could be in Cancer or it could be in Virgo. You could be just, you can make mistakes a bit, just like one sign here and there, but you cannot say it won't be in Capricorn or it won't be in Pisces or something. It won't be that far off. But you will get approximate idea whether this sign is, like whether this chart is correct or not. It could be like one sign here and there, that's it. Like how we approximated just now, because about the his sun sign, uh, is ascendant. Okay. Okay, so okay, so Saturn travels 2.5, it takes 2.5 years to cross one sign. Now can anyone tell where is Saturn right now?
Main Pisces.
In Pisces. Okay, so Saturn is in Pisces. Okay, now let's say there is like a chart comes and he says this is a 10-year-old boy and this is his chart, and the Saturn is sitting in, so where should be Saturn sitting in his chart? Right now it is in Pisces. Where should be it be in his chart?
It should be approximately in 8, which is s- Capricorn.
8 is Scorpio.
Scorpio, sorry.
Okay, it would be approximate. It should be either in 9 or 8, somewhere like somewhere here. Approximately, I think 8 is the best approximation, because four Rashis. It should end 1, 2, 3, 4. Four Rashis here, because why four Rashis? 10 divided by 2.5. 10 years. If the uh, if the native is 10 years old, that means when the native was born, since then till now, Saturn must have moved four signs. Okay, so Saturn has moved four signs. So take Saturn's four signs back: one, two, three, four. So Saturn must be in Scorpio at that time. So you have approximately seen that Saturn must be in Scorpio. Now you can also estimate where is ascendant it, what is his ascendant, and where will be his sun sign. Let's say you have uh, you, ha- you have seen that ascendant is Scorpio and sun was, where is sun? Sun was in Mesha. Let's say I'm just giving you an example, and it's a 10-year-old boy. So Saturn is in, we have found out, Scorpio.
So I have a question. So it could be either 10-year-old or it could be a 40-year-old
Yeah, or it
guy.
could be a 40-year-old. Very correct. Or it could be 40-year-old, or it could be 70-year-old.
Okay, got it.
But you will know what. See, if someone gives you a wrong chart, like sometimes what happens na, people uh, wants to show you a chart of his daughter, and he will come with by mistake he will come with a chart of his wife. He wanted to show you the chart of his daughter, and by mistake he has come with a chart of his wife, or chart of his other daughter or other son, something like that. People can make mistakes. Like, so just looking at the positions of these main planets, you can tell whether this chart is correct or not. Okay, so we have approximately seen that Saturn is in 8th house, and we have also seen the sun is here. Another chart, like another factor which you can easily tell is where will be the Jupiter, because Jupiter takes 1 year for to cross every sign. Jupiter takes 12 years to cross whole 360 degree. So approximately 1 year it stays in every sign. So since he's a 10-year old ascendant, so now where is Jupiter currently?
Jupiter currently is in, I think, Karka,
It's
yeah,
in Gemini.
Germany, yes.
Okay, so right now it's in Gemini. So just look at the transit chart here. So if I place Jupiter is in Gemini, where is Gemini? Here. Jupiter is in Gemini. Now 10-year-old ascendant.
Hmm.
Okay, so let's go 10 houses back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So his Jupiter must be in Libra. So we'll place the Jupiter in Libra. Okay, so these three planets we can easily put. Now, what are other slow planets?
Mars and
No, no, slow. These words.
Rahu and Ketu.
How much time does Rahu Ketu takes?
1.5 year.
Yeah, approximately 1.5 year in each sign.
It's an
18 years to be more correct. 18.6 years for 360 degrees. Approximately 18 years. Okay. Now, so 1.5 years in each sign. Currently, where is Rahu?
Rahu is in, I think,
Aquarius.
Pisces, Aquarius.
Okay, so Rahu is in Aquarius currently. Okay, so Rahu is in Aquarius. So 10 years ago, where would have been Rahu?
2, 3, 4, 5,
Seven.
6.
Seven signs, approximately seven signs.
5 years basically. You are
One, two, see, 10 years ago means if here it will be 1.5 years ago, 3 years ago, 4.5, 6, 7.5, 9, 10.5. So somewhere here in Cancer. So we will place Rahu in Cancer. See, we could be wrong by one sign here and there because these are average speeds. Okay. But this will give you, if we are placing Rahu in Cancer, it won't be in Aquarius or it won't be in Scorpio. It could be in Leo or at max Gemini. So we could be wrong by one sign here and there, but it will give you a good idea. So if Rahu is in Cancer, where would be Ketu?
opposite to that.
Opposite to that. Sorry, sorry, sorry. Okay. So we have placed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of 9 planets. Okay. These 5 planets we can easily place, and we can just we have we have not we don't have the software, we have nothing. We just asked date of birth, time of birth, that's it, and we have placed these planets here. Okay, and this much if you know, at least no one would be able to fool you with a wrong horoscope. Or even if like you are if you don't have the your software with you and you are somewhere outside and someone tells you something, he says please tell me something, you know prediction well. So using these formulas or using this strategy, you can approximate his lagna, you can approximate which planet would be sitting where, so you can give him some idea at least. Okay, of course other planet will also play their role, but at least some idea you can give. Okay, so this is clear, like this thing is clear how we did this.
Yeah, yeah, very much.
Rajesh ji, oh, Rajesh ji is not there. Viknesh ji, is this clear? Okay, so okay, I think I'll stop here. So any doubts we have covered today? We've covered retrograde and we covered the
Speed of the
speed of
planets.
the planets and how to make approximate charts just using the speed of the planet. See, in speed of the planets, we should also, let me just otherwise I'll miss it. Let me, I remember I had to, just a minute, where is the PPT? Sorry, there was something more which I wanted to discuss. I don't know, there is some issue with this. I have to close the PPT and then reopen it, then it shows the share option. I don't know why it happens. Okay, so you can see this speed in degrees per day.
Yes.
Okay, see, this is very important. So in Jagannath Hora or other softwares also, you can actually see the speed of the planet when the native was born. So we must also understand, like when you were born, what was the speed of the planet at that moment of time for any planet, whether the planet was moving at its average speed, whether it was moving slow, whether it was moving fast, or whether it was retrograde. So these could be, there could be these four cases. Either it could be moving faster than normal speed, at normal speed, slower, or it could be retrograde. Okay. So these are the approximate speeds. See, these are all the speeds of the planet will always vary, as we have just seen in that animation. That speeds will vary. Planet will also become retrograde. They will uh, become stationary also. They will move fast also. Okay, so speed of the planets varies. These are the average speeds, mean speeds. Now let's say a planet is moving faster. Let's say Mercury. In your, when you were born, Mercury was moving faster. The speed of the Mercury was faster than the its normal speed. What does it means? It means that Mercury represents intelligence. Okay, so it means that you will grasp things faster. Okay, you will be, it will be easier for you to grasp the things. But let's say the Mercury was slower than the normal speed, then it means it might take you time to grasp the things, but once you grasp it, you will understand it fully well, like you will understand it in really deep. Okay, so you're that kind of person that you might take time to understand a concept, but once you understand it, you understand it in really depth. So this is how the speeds of the planets influence. And when it becomes retrograde, we discussed in the last class, retrograde means the planet is doing a lot of effort, but there is a back and forth, there is a lot of lessons, there is a lot of learning. You will get the results, you will get very good results, but you will need efforts. And there could be a repeated, like reversal also, like you might get the result, then you might lose it, then you might get the results again. It is something like that. Okay, so the speed of the planets in the when you were born, what was the speed of the planets, that also helps in predictions. Okay, so speeds are also very important. Okay, so this is one point which I wanted to discuss. Okay, so this is it. That's it for today. Any questions?
At this point, no questions. Thank you.
Okay, so see, in Jagannath Hora, let me let me also show you how to see speeds in Jagannath Hora. You can see Jagannath Hora. See, speeds are shown here.
Hmm.
normally you will not see speeds. Normally we see longitudes and basic info, something like this. But if you do right, make right click, and where is the speed? See latitude, speeds, coordinates, etc. Then you will see the speeds. So there is longitude, there is longitude, speed. This is where, this is what we need to check, longitudinal speed. We are not concerned about latitudes and all these things. We are concerned about this longitudinal speed. Okay. Okay, so that's it. So I'll see you in the next class. Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Bye. Good night.